In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create an AI-powered lead follow-up system. If you're getting a lot of leads and you're not getting enough time to create follow-up emails for them, this system is going to automate it completely 24/7. We're going to be doing it in n8n. Let me just show you guys how it works before I actually dive into the tutorial. So I have two workflows here. This workflow is just lead capture with an on form submission. You're probably gonna have to swap this out with your API call for your forms website. But what I have here is the name, email, phone number, and service interested. In my case, I did build a bot that is for like a auto repair shop called Manny's Coop. I just randomly made up the name. But let me show you how it works here. So test workflow. You probably can't see what I'm typing in right now, but it's just those 5 fields. So email, phone number, service interested. Let's just do oil change for this example. Where did you hear us from? Instagram. That doesn't really matter. So yeah, immediately right as that gets done, it's going to create a new row for this. And then this is right there, it is like 1256 new row. It's going to have information, email, name, phone number, oil change, those type of stuff. And it takes about 5 seconds since I put in a wait for it to actually send that email, but it should be done by now. Let me see here. All right, there it is. So schedule your oil change appointment at Manny's Coop. Hi, Drews. I hope this finds you. Thanks for considering Manny's Coop. Would be more than happy to assist you with your oil change service. So yeah, and then after that, I set up a link for appointment making. I just put in my Calendly as a placeholder right now, but you're obviously going to use the business's website for appointment making. After that's done, let me just show you guys step by step how to set up everything. First of all, we're going to have to set up Airtable because we're using Airtable throughout the system. You could use Google Sheets or any other CRM really, but Airtable is what we're using right now. So you create an account for Airtable. You could actually get a 14-day trial for Airtable, so that's a cool part. Once you set that up, go up here to your profile, and then Builder Hub, personal tokens, access tokens, and then create a new token. Once you click that, this should come up. You'll put in the name for the access token, your scope, which is going to be your permissions for that actual access token. I set up all the permissions for this one, but you could pick and choose if you want. And then this is going to be the base that it's going to be using. So you just click add base and then select the one that you set up already. So this is my base right here, as we've seen earlier. Right after that, you're going to need to grab that access token. Sorry, let's go back actually. So you can grab the access token right here. Grab that access token and then paste it in your new credentials right here. And then Airtable setup, just like that. What you'll need for the Airtable trigger though is you'll need the ID for the base and the table, which you can find right in here. After going back to your base, you'll see it right here. It's the one that starts with app and then ends right here on the backslash. That's the base's ID. The table ID starts with TP, ends in right here as well, the backslash. So you'll paste that in there as well. What this is doing is it's just waiting for that Airtable trigger. The moment that it gets appended, when there's like a new row added, this will trigger. Next step is going to be reading the record itself. So we're going to be using this Airtable 1 get record node. So you'll select record here and then get for the operation. You'll choose the base and the table that you want. For the ID, record ID, we can just use the same ID as the Airtable trigger. So once this appends, once this like runs, you can just drag it down here. and then this will generate the information listed on the CRM. So there it is. Created time. It has everything. Created time, name, email. Oops, sorry. Email, phone number, service interested, source. Everything's listed there, and that's what we need on the OpenAI message model that's going to create the actual email. But before that, make sure you add a wait, and make sure it's 10 to 30 minutes so that it feels human-like when the customer receives that email. And then on the OpenAI email message maker, this is where you're gonna have to write a prompt just so you can get that personalized email for the customer. So in my case, I just did a simple one where I just said your role, you're a lead nurturing agent for an auto repair shop called Manny's Coop. That's the name I made up. Your name is Dan from customer service for Manny's Coop store. After receiving customer information, you send an email informing potential customers that they can schedule an appointment. This was my exact steps. It might not be the same for all businesses. That's why you're gonna have to spend some time on the prompt, the AI prompting, just so you can get that personalized, just for both the customer and the business as well. So, and then I also told it to make sure your emails are friendly and sign off professionally. Don't use placeholders, and only use information given, otherwise leave it blank. Then I gave it what information it had: name, service interested, and email. I'll take a little bit. There it is. So it created a subject and a body, which is the actual email. And then it's going to go in here, the Gmail node. It's going to be sent to message, send, and then this is going to be the actual email that we get from the Airtable. So we can just drag that into there. And then the subject, we had it create a separate subject. So let's go back here. Right there, you can just drag that subject onto there. And then the body would go on the message side. Yeah, and then make sure to add append n8n attribution, and then just turn that off. Otherwise, it's gonna show on the bottom, like it's gonna sign off with sent with n8n, and then the customer would actually know that it is not human that's writing that personalized email. And then on here, this is where it updates this section, the part that says customer was followed up, and then link to appointments was sent. And that is, I personally wrote it here. So you're obviously going to use the same ID from the Airtable or the Airtable one. And then on the follow up, this is where you're going to update just tell exactly what happened so that your team knows. So yeah, the customer's name was contacted via email and then that's going to be the date, and then sent link to schedule an appointment. This part, it depends on how the business work. If they are sales dependent, you're definitely going to need to inform the team so that the team can follow up and try to close that sale. And then if you want to do a SMS instead of email, you could use Twilio. It's going to be very simple. Once you set up Twilio and get your number and put it right here, you can just grab this number from the Airtable. And then the message, you might have to alter the prompt so that's more of a message instead of an email. But yeah, that is the whole workflow. It's really simple. You guys can get this done pretty fast, and it saves so much time just for businesses. And if you want to build one for business and sell it to them, that works as well. All right, that's the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed it or learned something new, just make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next video.